G'day everyone, welcome to the Opal Mills. Today we've got a parcel to open. So this is a subscriber parcel, been sent in. I've cut some for this person before and I'm keen to see what's in this one. I've got an idea but I've forgotten. Alright, so if we zoom in, have a look. I'm not aware of which fields these are from, but I'd say Lightning Ridge. Some of this has to be. It's got to be. It doesn't have to be. Pretty sure it is. And of course, that piece kind of looks a bit. Yeah, no, it's Lightning Ridge. And I can only assume the rest of this is ridge material as well. As you can see, not all ridge material is black opal, but predominantly black opal does come from Lightning Ridge. So that aside, let's have a quick look at these. So we've got some nice pieces to play with. Try and get what we can out of after the sand that comes out and edges get trimmed in. Nice pin fire there. That'll be interesting. Those two probably slice the backs off. Make short work. There's some rubs. It's a bit odd shaped at the back. That one might get, oh, it's a bit concave in there, and it's very thin as it is. That one's nice, the green one. That blue one's nice. This one looks to be pretty well shaped up. That we'll give a bit more attention to. That'll come out fantastic, hopefully, if that bar's thick enough. It's just hanging on. And this piece. See what we can do with that. And it's not super bright, but that's a full face of red, virtually. It does go all the way to this end. There's a fog spot through there. So, yeah, interesting. So I might take them out, start marking them up with some shapes, and see what we're going to be doing with these. Okay, so here's what I've come up with. This one, it's just way too thin and wedged. You'd have to lose most of that just to bring a little stone out of here somewhere, especially with that slice through there. So I think a doublet would make nice. If I can get that out, it'd be great. If not, there's the most part in the middle here. This will be the top. These two pieces are a little awkward. I'll have to make a slice through here somewhere. Three there somewhere. Try and keep it even. It's a bit odd shaped. The bar that runs through there, but we'll get a stone like that out of it. And there's a reason I've done it like this. The colour only starts here. It runs very shallow around the edge here. So by the time we bring it down, it will disappear and this potch will show more from the sides. So if we bring it right in, we'll have a nice thick enough bar down here. And this one, hopefully we can roll that out, see what happens when we get into it. If not, doesn't look like it, you can always slice it through and get a matching pair. But that's the plan for that one. It's got a nice bar on it. And that's just a rough. If I can get a bigger piece, I will. Over here, this one was a bit undulated and it's got some sand through there. It's very superficial. I'll look through the light. And unfortunately, this step down here is going to create a bit of an issue. But I'm pretty sure the bar's thick enough to blend between this side and this side to get rid of that. Then we should get a nice tangential ring stone from that. And this one, the bar gets very thin up here. By the time I go through the polishing stage, I'm not sure it'll survive. So there's a nice looking oval in there that we're going to go for. And that should be within the bounds of the thick enough parts of the bar. It's not much left of it as it is. It's almost non-existent here and here as it is. So rather than have a dead spot in the face there and there, and a narrow whatever I could make out of that whole piece within the colour, I just thought, yeah, we'll do that. Put a slice through there, and if anything can come of this, I'll cut it. We'll see what happens. And this one, 2 issues in it. Bit of a split, crack, fracture. And it's just a bit of sand still coming out. Hopefully we can get that last bit out, but this bar is super thin. So if that sand stays in there, it stays in there, and we'll get a nice little drop out of it. These two were sort of self-explanatory from the start. We'll just tidy them up. This one's a bit of a concern. I don't like stones too much with webbing. It looks nice, but they're actually like a healed fracture. And something's gone on there. So they're actually weak points and can actually break along those. So anyway. And this one. Pretty little stone. Hiding in there. There's a bit of a fracture on this corner, so it'll have to go. And we're not going to lose much getting that tucked up into an oval. It's a very thin bar off this edge anyway, so bring it into touch. Hopefully that bar thickens up and we'll just give it a light polish after we've shaped it. And lucky last, this one would look fantastic as a little rectangle cushion cut. Just a little nip tuck here. Won't be much, bring it back into shape. May not have to take all that off, we'll see. So yeah, that's the plan. Over to the wheel. Thank God it's got legs. I don't think that's mine. I think that might be a male looking for her or him. It doesn't look like mine. But it could be. Hey baby. Hey Lion. Phew, it's got legs. Hey, gorgeous. You'll find your way up there. Okay, so here we are finished. I think they turned out quite well. We got 9 for 9. There's 2 more stones, the doublet and the other piece that was a bit thin to do anything with. And so that was 11 stones all up. But yeah, we got 9 out of 9 on this for the ones we did cut. So start down this end. This one turned into a beauty. Be a nice open back, that one. That's why I like to polish the backs when I can. Finish them off at least to a 1200 anyway. So it's a nice bit of flash in there, bit of fire. And the little black opal with the webbing. Turned out quite well. Colour all over it at some stage. And this one, a bit of an issue. Most of it's all good. Now, around here, just had a bit too much sand in there. I'm not going to go messing up all that to reduce it to, yeah, a smaller piece by the time I would have cut it and shaped it. So there we go, from the top, that's fine. That'll be able to be set as a bezel. That shouldn't be a problem. It should be able to put a bit of pressure on it to close the bezel, not a problem, without stone breaking up. It's a little bit milky. It's got a nice bit of colour though. This one didn't get any brighter. But it's got a bit of red all over it. A very thin bar. Wasn't much that could be done with it. Let's get any more colour out anyway. Here's another rub. Oh, that black one and this one was sort of rubbed up. This one turned out quite well. Low dome. Nice back. Again, open back. And this one ended up a bit of a pill shaped. It's a bit directional. So if you give it a bit of a tilt, you get some colour out of it. But if you look at it straight on, it's a little bit milky. There's a little bit of flash top and bottom there. Now, a couple of cushion cuts. Let's get it clean. Nice little ring stone. Same as this one. This one's actually quite nice. Neon colours. The blue and the green. Again, make quite a nice ring stone. And this one turned a little bit thin, but still structural enough to stay a stone for this size. Tried to retain all that colour. I think we did a good job cleaning it up. Put that sand out from up there, sand out from the face over here. So there we go. Now, I might just quickly weigh these, just for curiosity's sake. So first stone. Oh, and the smallest stone is 1.35 carat. Awesome. And the little black one, we have 2.65 carat. The milky oval, we'll call that 5 carat. And this one, the red grey, 6.65 carat. This little one here, 2.5 carat. A little pill shaped one. Call that 3.15 carat. First cushion cut. Oh, 2 carat. And we've got 2.25 carat. And last but not least, 2.8 carat. So there we go. That was a quick cut. Some nice stones to be had in this, and I hope the owner's happy. How could you not be? Look at that colour. So anyway, I'm going to leave this video here and see you in the next one. Cheers.